Hello everyone, my name is Apple Guy, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokémon Emerald. In the previous video, we arrived here in Mauville City, we got ourselves a bicycle, and we got to battle our good friend Wally for the first time since we helped him catch his Ralts. In today's video, we will be going into Cycling Road. It's a very fun little place to be, and you need to have a bicycle in order to go in. This woman will tell you, our Cycling Road, you can go all out and cycle as fast as you'd like. It feels great to go that fast, but try not to crash into anyone. That's actually a bit of a hint, sort of. If you're on the Mach bike, which is the bike we have, versus the Acro bike, which is slower but you can do tricks, you can actually get an assessment of your speed. How do you like the way my raven-colored hair streams behind me? I grew my hair out just for that. Nice. Yes, if you go down Cycling Road from the north end to the south end, you can get your time tested. It'll give you a speed, it'll give you an assessment on how quick you go. That is only on the Mach bike. If you use the Acro bike, you're disqualified because you're too slow. We are going to be taking this time to be grinding up levels for the gym, the upcoming gym. I don't want to have a huge gym challenge as far as levels like we did back in Dewford. Mostly, I don't want to have to leave the gym and grind levels externally. That was no fun for me, so we want to make sure we have a free range of levels that we want to hold on to and keep sort of an advantage on our side. Not a full advantage, just a mini advantage. I'm listening to the music. I haven't played Emerald in a few days, and I can't tell if the little drum beats are peaking the audio or not. I don't think they are. Well, there we go. Aphrodite gets some levels, Flatbird gets some levels, and there goes Triathlete Abigail. Pokemon battles are hard too. They certainly are. You know, I like you. Let's have a rematch on Cycling Road. We can get Triathlete Abigail into the Pokenav. Let me switch Aphrodite out, and let me put Damascus in the lead. Let's see if Damascus will be useful. We know from the sign that we read outside of the gym that we will be facing against an electric type gym leader. So we need something anti-electric type. I don't know, because Damascus is rock steel, I believe. I don't know if the rock type overweighs the steel type in terms of vulnerability. So an electric type move would either be super effective or completely ineffective. I'm not sure which. We'll have to find that out at some point. I use Rollout. Rollout was something we learned in the last video from a move tutor in Mauville. It locks you into using Rollout for a handful of turns, so I don't even have to press the attack button. It'll just auto-battle for me. That's partially why I picked it, because it helps with commentary when the battle will just play itself all the way through. Alright, Damascus is going to get to level 19, very useful. And Flatbird will gain some EXP as well. We'll face off against a second Magnemite. I think I'll continue my Rollout train. Let's keep on rockin' and rollin'. Shout out to anyone who gets the rockin' and rollin' joke. I would hope no one gets it, but if you do, good stuff. It's a little bit funny. Alright, down goes Triathlete Anthony. Crash and burn. That's a shame. We are on Cycling Road not only to battle the trainers, but also to gain access to the harbor mail you can buy in Slateport, because we need that to get a coin case for the casino. Seaside parking. Great. Oh hey, you got that bike from Rydell. Oh, it's glaringly obvious. It says right on your bike. Rydell, 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 holy buckets, this keeps going. Your name's everywhere. You should write it around all over the place. It's good advertising. I guess that explains why he gives the bikes away for free if they are absolutely plastered from wheel to handlebar with his name on it. That's good advertisement. Although here's something I've wondered, and I'm going to tell a personal story while we finish this battle and do another battle as well. Putting names on t-shirts as like sponsorships, right? I don't get it. I'm a civil engineering student, as I've said many times on the channel, and my college has sort of like a competitive civil engineering group that travels around the country and does events. And this one company just really wanted their names on the back of the t-shirt, but they wanted to be the sole name on the back of the t-shirt. And so there was a lot of emails back and forth and some argument and this and that. I thought to myself, who would go to a civil engineering conference, see a sponsorship name on the back of a t-shirt, and say, that's the company I'm going to use, right? Because, I mean, I guess no one. I can't think of a single person who would do that. Who would say, I need to build a house. Which civil engineering company should I use? How about that one? Because I saw them on the back of a young adult's t-shirt. Doesn't make sense to me. Rydell and his bicycles, I don't know. If it's like a local thing, like maybe, you know, if you go to like a local Little League and you see like James's New York style pizza on like the banner, you'd be like, maybe we'll try James's, you know? It's like right around the corner. Why not? But that's also like a local business thing. I don't know. I've never sponsored a team or anything before. One time I almost bought a brick. There was a local, actually it was a Little League, doing a construction project where you could pay to sponsor a brick to go into this building, and you could have your name on it. I almost did that one time, but that would be mostly for the novelty. I wouldn't expect anyone to be like, dude, this brick says Apple Guy, let's watch Apple Guy. I don't know. There's my little tangent. We can focus on Pokemon again. We've just been sort of battling our way down Cycling Road, defeating a lot of electric types. None of them have had an electric type move. At least not one that Damascus hasn't completely obliterated in the first 5 seconds of battle. I'm thinking Damascus will be our lead for the battle, and obviously Flatbird is going to hopefully not see battle at all. We're going to do our best to avoid Flatbird, because Flatbird is weak. 4 times weak. Like double 2 times weak to electric type moves. So we're going to do our best to avoid that. I don't want Damascus to get too powerful because he's not our starter. We got a critical hit with him though. It'd be just kind of sad if our starter kind of fell to the wayside because Damascus just became so powerful. So we'll have to see what we can do about that. But yes, we're going to Slateport, buying Harbor Mail, going back and getting our free coin case so we can gamble. Next episode, we won't be doing casino stuff, I don't think. We'll be just doing the gym. I expect the gym to take a bit of time, almost as much time as Dewford's gym took. So we'll be doing an episode dedicated to the gym, and then we will maybe hang out and do a casino episode just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. It has been a little while since I played Pokemon Emerald. By the time you're watching this, actually, if you're watching this on the day that it comes out, this is my first day back at school, back at college, and so I've been kind of doing a bunch of like live streams and just general like hard video work, like editing for Disneycember, doing the Minecraft time lapses, all that sort of stuff. Just getting that done while I had all the free time, and then once school starts, I was gonna go back to like basic videos. And Pokemon Emerald is something that I can do whenever. It is like a quote-unquote basic video, as in it doesn't require editing or like multiple angle cameras or anything like that. So yeah, I'd kind of put this on the back burner while I just did the more complex stuff, and now it's back in the full rotation. 1 like equals 1 like for Pokemon Emerald. This has been a fun Let's Play so far, I will say. And I believe we are going to get our 3rd badge from this upcoming gym. I believe it's a 3rd badge, yes. And then the 4th badge is going to come up after that. Oh, there's an electric type move. Unfortunately, don't have Damascus out in the field. Push comes to shove, we know we can send out Newt. We know Newt will be resistant to electric type attacks. And, well, they'll also be resistant to Newt's attacks. We can all chip away at each other for a little bit. We don't have anything but time. Nothing but time. So we'll just kind of squabble back and forth, kind of taking each other out. I hope you guys have had a very good New Year's so far, by the way. If you have any New Year's resolutions you want to leave in the comments section, feel free. You can come back later in the year and edit your comment when you beat them. Okay, booms, this is the end of Cycling Road. Here we go. As you can see, we'll get our stats. Number of collisions, 11 times. Total time, 1 minute plus. My word, your cycling skills border on terrifying. Most certainly need much more practice riding. Because I crashed into walls. How rude. I did that on purpose because I needed to do some leveling against trainers that were against walls. Also, I think there's 1 trainer left on Cycling Road. We passed them. But we need to heal our Pokemon first and foremost, and then go about buying that Harbor Mail. I don't recall if Harbor Mail is in the little shopping center in the southwest of town, or if it's in the Pokemart. We'll start in the Pokemart. We'll just need to buy 1 of them, of course. And then if it's not there, we'll check out the open air market. I'm pretty sure it's in the Pokemart though. At least in future generations, it would be in the Pokemart, just on a secondary shopping. There we go. Yeah, a secondary clerk. There we go. 1 Harbor Mail. Thank you. It's also worth noting, I think I mentioned it at the top of the video, but the timing of Cycling Road is only if you run from north to south. If you go south to north, which I'm going to attempt to do right now, I'm pretty sure you can go uphill on Cycling Road, right? Yes. If you go south to north, nothing special happens. We will be doing a full run of Cycling Road somewhat soon. Have no fear. Learning to make bike riding more fun. There are only places you can reach by using a bike technique. Very true. I guess he isn't a trainer. Interesting. And I already battled you, correct? I did. Flat tires and brake problems can cause serious injury. Inspect your bike for problems. Check out your bicycle before you ride. Don't neglect it, inspect it to be safe and secure while you ride. That is from an old bicycle training video that I do not know the name of at all. Ah ha ha ha, I'll dazzle you with my wonders. We need to face off against this trainer, and then we can claim our lovely coin case. What I was gonna say is we're gonna have to go from the north to south route again to go to the trick room. I think we can go to the trick room after this gym. So we'll have to see if I actually end up doing that or not. But we will get our time inspected at some point. Have no fear. Okay, this is going to be a very slow battle against this Abra, but that's fine. We have absolutely nothing but time. And if Aphrodite gets too low, I'll switch to Flatbird. Although Flatbird will still eat up like a whole ton of the EXP, so perhaps I won't. This Abra's gonna keep spamming Hidden Power. No sweat off my back. Fine by me. Fine by me. We will just have to match its tenacity in low rolls of confusion, because no one's really hitting special effective damage. Let's think. So Hidden Power changes its type depending on the Pokemon, and we know that it's not very effective against Aphrodite, which means it has to be maybe Fighting type, could be Psychic type itself. What else is Psychic strong? It could be Steel. I think Psychic is strong against Steel because like the whole bending the spoon thing. That's how I determine type effectiveness, by the way. I don't have the chart memorized, I just have logic. So that's like, I'm facing against a Dark type. What defeats the Dark? I don't know, actually. Electricity, maybe? I have no clue. There goes Psychic Jacqueline. I wondrously lost. A very shameful encounter. Perfect. And with that, we have run back north of Cycling Road, and we have a Harbor Mail in hand, so we can deliver the Harbor Mail to the lady who asks for Harbor Mail. Hey, don't sneak up on me like that. We have another trainer we need to pick off before we can handle that, though. Really going back, making sure we get all of the Pokemon trainers that we missed. We can really bolster our team for the upcoming gym battles. Of course, we also have all the gym trainers to level up against, too. So there is not really a big issue in terms of levels. I'm feeling pretty confident. I don't think I'll need to level grind again, especially with the types that we have, the quantity of Pokemon that we have. I think we just had a pretty bad team in terms of newness. We didn't really have our footings, our bearings together for the battle against Brawly, but for the battle against the next gym leader, I think we should be good. There's a Wailmer on the enemy team. Fun fact, I almost used a Wailmer in this Let's Play. I almost caught a Wailmer. Wailmer would have been up there with Skitty in Pokemon that were sort of halfway kind of planned, but never came to fruition. Wailmer was dropped actually a lot sooner than Skitty was. If you didn't catch the previous video, maybe it was the video before that. I think it was the video before that, actually. I had planned to use a Skitty on the team actually when the Let's Play was already started. But when I finalized the team, the chance to catch Skitty was already gone, and you'll never catch its evolution Delcatty in the wild. So I just replaced it with a new Pokemon that we will see eventually. But yeah, no Skitty for us. Wailmer was also on the list of planned Pokemon, or not really planned, just in the running for potentially used. But like I said, never came to fruition. Fun facts of the team that I am assembling. Generally, I plan out my Pokemon team long before I start the series, but I actually wanted to chat with a friend who's pretty good at Pokemon, when I was creating the team for this generation, just to get a second set of eyes. Particularly with reference to my Pokemon Platinum Let's Play, I ended up with a team that had a pretty glaring weakness, and I don't remember what that weakness was, but I do remember having a lot of trouble at one point in the game, and so I wanted to make sure my team was well-rounded. Just got a second set of eyes on it. Something you can always do, just get checked, peer-reviewed, all that good stuff. Helps out making a great Pokemon team. There's also lots of online websites you can use to build a good Pokemon team. Just different planners, type chart organizers, all sorts of things. Come a very long way in the Pokemon world from just catching everything. Although I will say I want to give a special shout out to my older sister, who would always play Pokemon just because I was playing it, and she would only use Pokemon she found cute. And when they evolved and were ugly, she would reset the game without saving, and that way she would make it not evolve. But she'd be like, man, my level 23 Chikorita is like having a really hard time against this bug type gym. And I'm like, your what? Your what is having a what? By the way, Newt totally screwed up for like 3 turns and just smacked himself in confusion a lot. Got really low on really low on HP, and Poison Sting's also kind of stacked up against him. We should be fine though, I think. Oh, Newt. You silly Newt. How could I? Hey, speaking of Newt, fun fact, just really showing the magician's secrets here. Newt was originally going to be nicknamed Deku, but in the moment I forgot what I was going to nickname Newt, and so I named him Newt. Deku is kind of a cool name, but I think Newt is pretty iconic now. Alright, low HP! We need to go to the Pokemon Center. Darn it. Newt has been healed, and we are all set to get the episode all wrapped up by delivering this lady her harbor mail. If I had a bike, I'd be it'd be easy to cycle to Slateport for some shopping. I'd be able to buy harbor mail at the Pokemart in Slateport. Oh, you have a harbor mail? Will you trade it for a coin case? We will. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, I'll trade you a coin case. We've obtained the coin case. The coin case can be used at the game corner at the casino. Coin case can hold up to 9,999 coins. Of course, the casino is a place, or the game corner casino is a place you can play different coin-based games and get up a lot of coins, and then you can trade them for unique prizes such as dolls and TMs. We'll cover that in a future video. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be all for now. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please hit like and subscribe, and tell friends about my channel if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me when you guys spread my videos around, and I'll catch you guys all back here next time for my next video. Until then, as always, take care.